I get it, Broncos country. I understand that some of you guys are frustrated that the Denver Broncos elected to draft Jahdae Barron tonight and they skipped a running back in the first round. By the way, if you want to hear my thoughts on the Jahdae Barron pick, I'll go ahead and put that video in the description below as well as in the pinned comment below so you guys can get my thoughts on Barron. But the Denver Broncos might get rewarded in their decision to not take a running back in the first round. So the Broncos got a little bit lucky here because one of the top rated running backs on the draft board, and in my opinion, the player that they would have taken in the first round had Barron not fallen, Travion Henderson, is available in the second round. I thought Washington would have taken him at 29. They didn't. They decided to bolster their offensive line instead. The Denver Broncos don't pick until the back half of the second round, though. So they might have to trade up if they want to secure Henderson. Let's go ahead and take a look at the remaining picks that the Denver Broncos have, or at least the picks that they have here in the second round, and let's preview this second round draft order. So right now, Denver has the 51st overall pick. In my opinion, they would probably have to get up here towards the top of the second round if they wanted to secure Henderson, if he was indeed their guy at the top of the second round. Tennessee is a team you might have to think about jumping. Cleveland at 36 is a team you might have to think about jumping. This is the pick that they picked up in that massive trade with Jacksonville where they swapped the second and fifth pick. That was absolutely nuts. Jacksonville came up and got Travis Hunter. Cleveland traded down and still ended up with a really good player in Mason Graham. It is presumed that Cleveland will take Shedeur Sanders with the 33rd pick, but nothing is guaranteed after all the craziness that transpired tonight. But I do believe that Denver would probably have to get up here, probably ahead of Cleveland at 36, if they wanted to make sure that they could get Henderson. So maybe you're looking at a trade with the Tennessee Titans here for the 35th overall pick. What could that compensation look like? No doubt you'd be sending 51. You could probably get away with not having to send 85. I want to keep 85 just in case Mason Taylor falls. If not, Terrence Ferguson here. Denver still needs an inline tight end. But you could probably send 122, which is in the fourth round, and that might get it done. Maybe you could throw in a future fourth or a future third next year as well to come up and get this done here with Tennessee at 35. That way you could make sure that you could secure Travion Henderson and your RB1 of the future, because I still think you need to come away with a running back in round two. If it's not Henderson, keep an eye on Caleb Johnson and keep an eye on Quinshon Judkins. But I honestly believe if the Denver Broncos didn't have the opportunity to take Barron and they were choosing between Omarion Hampton and Travion Henderson, they would have taken Henderson over Hampton in the first round. Now, they might have an opportunity to come up here and take Henderson in the second round, and things could all work out as dandy as could be for the Denver Broncos. They could get potentially a all-pro nickel in Jahdae Barron, and they could get their running back of the future in Henderson, and you could still maybe even get your tight end of the future. You could keep that 85th overall pick, and you could get a guy like, I don't think Mason Taylor would be here, but Terrence Ferguson or Gunnar Helm might. I am totally down for that. All right, guys, let me know in the comment section below, what do you think it would take for the Denver Broncos to come up to 35 with the Tennessee Titans to secure Travion Henderson? And would you be comfortable if the Denver Broncos did that? Drop those comments down below, guys. I would love to hear your thoughts, as always. Be sure to leave a like on this video as well as subscribe and ring the bell so these videos appear in your notification feed. I would really appreciate it, guys. Those are both free and easy ways to show your support. It helps tell YouTube's algorithm to push us out, and it helps us get seen by more and more members of Broncos country just like you and me. And until next time, guys, I'm your host, Gage Madrid, saying peace out.